Argentina, about 96 million years ago. This landscape is a hot and arid climate, featuring sparse shrubbery. In the dry season, dry air moves out to the ocean, while in the wet season, humid air travels inland from the sea, rising and generating rainfall. This unique weather pattern has led desert plants to develop long, deep roots that reach down to access water hidden far beneath the ground during the dry months. Mapusaurus, a carnivorous carcharodontosaur. Mapusaurus was a sizable theropod, though it was somewhat smaller than its closely related counterpart, Giganotosaurus. The largest known specimen reached lengths of approximately 33 to 40 feet and could have weighed between 3.3 and 6.6 short tons. Researchers have identified Mapusaurus based on unique characteristics, or derived traits, found in parts of the skeleton that are not preserved in Giganotosaurus. The primary distinctions between the two species include the absence of a second opening on the middle quadrant and variations in the structure of the nasal area. A particular collection of fossilized bones suggests that Mapusaurus, similar to Giganotosaurus, may have engaged in group hunting to bring down massive prey like the colossal sauropod Argentinosaurus. If this is the case, it would represent the first significant proof of social behavior among large theropods beyond Tyrannosaurus Rex. However, it remains unclear whether they coordinated their attacks in structured packs like wolves and lions, or if they simply overwhelmed their targets in a chaotic mob. A 2014 ontogenetic study revealed that Mapusaurus exhibited heterochrony, a fascinating evolutionary phenomenon where certain traits from ancestors are retained during specific life stages but are eventually lost as the organism matures. In the case of Mapusaurus, younger specimens possess maxillary fenestrae, which gradually fade away as they grow older. Mapusaurus fossils have been found in Neuquén province in Argentina. The name Mapusaurus comes from the Mapuche term, mapu, which translates to of the land, or of the earth, combined with the Greek word sauros, meaning lizard. The type species, Mapusaurus rosei, is named in honor of the rose-hued rocks where the fossils were discovered, as well as Rose Letwin, who funded the expeditions that unearthed the findings. Mapusaurus seems to possess teeth that are more suited for slicing through flesh than for crushing bones. Its skull is elongated compared to that of T-Rex, and the lower jaw is notably more delicate. The teeth of Mapusaurus are thinner and sharper, resembling knives in their design. The Mapusaurs are not the only ones navigating the chilly nights of the desert. Argentinosaurus, a herbivorous titanosaur. Argentinosaurus ranks among the largest terrestrial creatures ever, though pinpointing its precise dimensions is challenging due to the fragmentary nature of its fossils. In 2006, researchers used the more complete Saltosaurus as a reference for a new reconstruction, also estimating Argentinosaurus at 98 feet long. By 2013, paleontologists proposed a more ambitious length estimate of 130 feet, along with a shoulder height of 24 feet. Argentinosaurus is believed to have had 10 dorsal vertebrae, similar to other members of the Titanosaur family. These vertebrae were impressively large, even among sauropods. One dorsal vertebra is reconstructed to stand 63 inches tall and 51 inches wide, with the vertebral centra reaching widths of up to 22 inches. In 2019, researchers estimated that the total length of the dorsal vertebral column was 176 inches, while the pelvis width was about 0.6 times the combined length of the dorsal and sacral vertebral columns. The dorsal vertebrae featured a concave shape at the rear, characteristic of other macronarian sauropods. Additionally, the excavations on the sides of the centra were relatively small and located in the front half of the centrum. The immense size of Argentinosaurus and other sauropods can be attributed to several key factors. Their long necks facilitated rapid and energy-efficient feeding without the need for chewing, while their ability to grow quickly and recover populations swiftly, thanks to numerous small offspring, played a significant role. Being large offered advantages such as the capacity to retain food in their digestive systems for extended periods, maximizing energy extraction, and providing enhanced protection from predators. Sauropods reproduced by laying eggs. In 2016, some paleontologists suggested that Argentinosaurus eggs were likely around 1 liter in volume, with hatchlings measuring no more than 3.3 feet in length and weighing up to 11 pounds. Remarkably, the largest sauropods experienced a size increase of 5 orders of magnitude after hatching, surpassing any other amniote species. Argentinosaurus fossils have been found in Neuquén province in Argentina. A fully intact femur attributed to Argentinosaurus measures 8.2 feet in length. At its narrowest point, the femoral shaft has a circumference of approximately 3.9 feet. Paleontologists applied regression equations to project its original length, estimating it to be around 8.39 feet. It is believed that this femur featured a relatively short menial crest, which is a notable protrusion at the upper front that served as an attachment point for muscles involved in leg extension. Argentinosaurus could have fallen victim to Mapusaurus, one of the largest theropods ever discovered. Evidence suggests that at least 7 Mapusaurus specimens were found in close proximity, hinting at the possibility that these formidable predators may have hunted in groups to take down massive prey like Argentinosaurus. The Mapusaurus have spotted the herd, but they are acutely aware that a single Argentinosaurus could inflict a life-altering injury. Therefore, they need to tread lightly and approach with great care to avoid provoking the Argentinosaurus into a deadly stampede. The Argentinosaurus herd senses that they are being pursued, yet they remain confident in their massive size. They have no cause for alarm, particularly since their safety is not at risk unless there are more Mapusaurus lurking nearby than they anticipate. The Mapusaurus realized that a single bite won't be enough to take down the massive giants, so they devised a different approach. Their tactic involves tearing off pieces of the Argentinosaurus, much like pulling the crust from a slice of bread. This method minimizes the risk for the Mapusaurus, allowing them a quick escape if needed. However, for the Argentinosaurus, this brutal hunting strategy inflicts severe pain and can result in infections, especially if they manage to survive after losing significant amounts of flesh. The Argentinosaurus appears to be in great distress, severely injured from an attack by the Mapusaurus, and is now losing blood rapidly as it faces its impending demise. Something has gone awry as the Mapusaurus clash over their portion of the feast, demonstrating that greed can emerge unexpectedly. Their struggle is quickly halted when they spot the remains of the Argentinosaurus, signaling that they can abandon their hunt for scraps and indulge in a full feast instead.